Talk, though. Talk.
Hey, guys, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? I can't hear anybody right now, but would I be over talking anybody if I speak?
They can only type. They can't.
So I'm talking.
So you're talking. Yeah, you're taking.
All right, guys. Okay, good. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry for the delay. I'm not real computer savvy. I will start off by saying, "Gee, is rich, everybody," and on top of it, how can I say it? To all of Ireland, love forever. You know, I want to start off by saying you'll see where I'm going here when I say this. I feel like we're back to the days of the McGuire 7 and the Guildford 4. You know, a guy named Victor Nealon spent almost 20 years in prison, okay, for a crime he did not commit. And he can't even get an apology, let alone compensation for almost 20 years he spent in prison. And when I see pictures of these guys coming over to your country committing crimes, and they're committing crimes, I mean, I'm not just talking about selling drugs, I'm talking about beating people up or rapes or stopping the local guard or the police. And I'm not saying law enforcement has not abused their power in the last 100 years, because we all know that. But the problem is, everybody's been told to listen, hands off, or be sensitive towards other people. But they won't be sensitive towards regular Irish people that have ancestry over there. They won't be sensitive towards people that actually live there for years and maybe left for only a couple of years and want to come back. But they'll be sensitive to these criminals. And forget if they're not even criminals. If they're coming in illegally and they're coming in, they want to drive without getting regular driver's licenses, or they want to get housing or anything else, they just, you know, basically go to whoever, and then they get these handouts. They live on the dole, okay? The problem with that is charity starts at home. Charity starts at home, which means home in Ireland is in Ireland. So charity starts in Ireland for the Irish people, not for these people that are coming over in droves, okay? You know, paying it forward is fine. The UN's been doing it for how long? 50, 60 years, paying forward to different countries. But no one's ever helped Ireland out. And like I said, I was taught as a little kid in Boston by my Irish grandfather that the Irish people were always freedom fighters. And let's think about it. Let's seriously think about it. And this is how I win the argument all the time. People have called me a terrorist when I was a teenager. A terrorist. For even mentioning the letters IRA, all right, or mentioning the phrase Sinn Féin. Sinn Féin was a phrase that meant us amongst ourselves like no other. It was a phrase that a political party took. They took it over, and when they took it over, it got ruined that way. But it's still a phrase that means something, and it means something to the true Irish people. All right, but let's also think about this. And I always win the argument. When someone says, well, Frank, you don't understand the English. No, you don't understand. If somebody doesn't belong in your country, it's like being in your back friggin' yard, okay? If you go out in your backyard and someone's out there that doesn't belong there, okay, and they're trying to rob you or they're trying to take something out of your property and you stomp on them or deal with them however you may, All right. It means get out and stay out. They're trespassing. So my problem is this. The Irish flag is the only flag that should have ever been flown in Ireland. That is it. Period. Pronto. It's like over here in America. All right. You respect the flag, you respect the rules and the regulation and all the bylaws. If not, get the F out. All right. But don't come over here and expect to feckle and whore and live off the system. That's going on here right now. All right. I'll tell you a big mistake. I helped a kid from a Caribbean, well, we'll say an island, a Spanish speaking island. I helped him sign his paperwork and get a job here. Okay. Because he was already here for 3 years and he had a baby with a white American girl. All right. The minute his paperwork got signed and the minute everybody stuck by him, okay, he had a toddler at home that wasn't even 3 years old yet. He started going off philandering, cheating. He started screwing off at work. All right. But work didn't want to hear about it. You couldn't say anything because of this whole diversity thing and sensitivity crap. All right. So finally, it got so bad and he got caught red handed. All right. That he just up and quit because he knew the hammer was going to come down. And then what happens? His wife finds out with the other stuff and she takes the kid and she leaves him. But you know what? Well, too late. He's part of over here and he figures, you know what? He got what he wanted. And that's what's going to happen. My other problem is this. Ireland's going to start bursting at the seams within 5 years. Not 10, not 25. Within 5, it will start bursting at the seams. And it is historic. It's not even like here in America where people came over hundreds of years ago and different groups of people came. All right. Ireland goes back to the Druid people, the Druids. All right. Thousands of years, the Celtic blood. It goes back. So what's going to happen when these other people, these madras that are coming over, gobby-shite, right? And they want to start building and developing. Okay. What are you going to, all these low-lying, beautiful glens that you have and these rivers? What's going to happen? What's going to happen if they start building and there's ancient burial grounds they find? What are they going to say? Oh, well, let it fall at the wayside. Let it just be. Oh, so what? We need a place to live. It can't happen. That is a historic country. It's so pivotal to the rest of America. The Celtic people and that culture is so pivotal. Look at the native tongue, the way I try to learn it, or the way I was taught when I was a kid. Okay, and that's fallen by the wayside. What's going to happen to these kids is at school? 65 mil. 65 mil. How many quid is that? Somebody tell me right now. How many quid is that? Someone saying Sinn Féin are crypto communists. The guy at the end. Well, I'm not talking about the political party. I'm talking about the phrase itself. Us amongst ourselves. What are we supposed to do? Change the phrase? You think what? You think if you change the phrase, you change the meaning? That's like saying somebody's not. Oh, don't call somebody handicapped. They're now don't call someone disabled. They have a handicap or something. They think if you change the name or something that you change the condition or something else. You don't change the condition, right? So Aiden, what was this guy? The end destroyed Glens. That to a large degree already happened from the 1970s by the Irish themselves. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. It's all propaganda, he's saying. Aiden, you tell me. You tell me what you think. All right? Are we going back to the days of the McGuire 7? Are we going back to the days of the Guilford 4? Are we going back to Victor Kneeling? This poor guy just got out after almost 20 years. And if people think I'm trying to promote trouble or go back and look at the old days, you know what? We have to look at the old days. You know why? Because that's what's going on now. That's what's going on now. The Irish people have been treated the same way for 1,000 years. 1,000 years. So tell me what you think. Oliver, tell me what you think. 1,000 years. That's the way we've been treated. And I can't even say me. I'm of Irish descent. but at least I believe in enough, and I believe since I was a little kid. I could show you the pictures. I wish I had them here. I showed them on my videos before on YouTube. Or me being in pro Irishes in like 71, 72, holding my grandfather's hand, marching down Dorchester Avenue in Boston before I even really knew what it meant. Okay? Big paintings, big murals. Island under free will never be at peace. This guy, here we go again. I live here. The Irish are not what the world thinks they are. So what do you say in the end? What are the Irish people? They're not freedom fighters. They're not freedom fighters. Who marched for the Mexicans in the Mexican Revolution? It was Irish. Over 40% of Irish blood was spilled during the U.S. Civil War. The U.S. Civil War. The guys were getting right off the boats, getting into used uniforms, being promised parcels of land. Oh, and a hefty paycheck of maybe $15 a month to fight, knowing maybe to get their legs or arms blown off. That was Celtic blood, over 40% of it. All right. When they had to fight for their own country, who defended them? Nobody. So a militia called the IRA took up arms and fought. You know what? The rat is 100% right. They have my support. If these people are selling drugs, and I'm not talking about just migrants, if people are selling hardcore drugs or large quantities of drugs of any kind to young kids, then the rat should kick their door and kick their asses. Kick their asses. Because I'd be over there supporting them. If I went over there and I got any kind of political office and any of you guys supported me, I'll tell you what, I would tell the Garda, these people start with you when they come over here and don't apply by your rules. You have my permission to kick their heads in. Okay? But that's what's happening. We've been told just to submit and be quiet and shut up and eat it and take it. All right? Eat it and take it like we did 800 years ago or 1,000 years ago. Well, I think it's time to end. I think the end should end. Listen, here we go again. They are not the original Irish people. They are all descent from British replacement. Well, if that's the case, then tell them either they raise the Irish flag and they abide by the Irish rules and they love the Irish culture, get out. They've been told to get out for how long now? Okay. If you came here, you would not be horrified. You'd be horrified to learn the Irish are not who you think they are. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm still going to believe that there's Irish people out there that want it to be Ireland. I'm still going to believe that there's Irish people out there that love the culture, that love the native tongue, that love the landscapes. So what does everybody think? Oliver, tell me if Aiden hears me or if Aiden even knows I'm on. I get comments from the same guy. Ignored it. He's a British troll. Just block him. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Come on, limey blood. If you were born in Ireland and you love Irish culture and you love the Irish flag, Oliver, I think I am in Discord. I think I am. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get back on because I really want to be heard here and I really want Aiden to be interacting with me. Just give me a second here. I didn't wait all this time. Just And just hold on a second, guys. Keep leaving the comments because I'm gonna try and get on. I know I'm live, but I want to be able to hear Aiden. I want to be able to hear Oliver. I want to be able to say to some other things because I'm not lost here on thoughts. Believe me, I've been stewing over this since I was a kid. The end. You know, I don't.
Mhm.
Go to the Irish Patriot channel. I'll talk to you on live stream through Discord. I'm trying, Oliver. I'm trying to go to the Irish Patriots channel.
No, Oliver didn't say that. That was the
Rise. I'm trying to go to the Irish Patriots channel. How can I find it? Let me find it here because I'm telling you, I have my thoughts and I know what I'm saying here and I know what to say and how I want to say it. Just bear with me for a minute. If we can just hang on and maybe get another 20, 30 minutes out of this. Patriots on screen now. Okay. I hope it's not a problem. Yeah, I'm having trouble linking.
Aiden's on. He just seen me sleep comment.
Did he? All right.
I could hear Aiden.
Can you?
No, that cuts out your sound.
All right. So what should I do?
I don't know. I've never done but do live stream on YouTube.
Aiden, I can't. Man, I tell you, can I see the link? Where should I be seeing the link at? Come on, boyos. Let me know where the link is at. I posted it. Where did you post it? Did you post it on YouTube? Or did you leave it under a comment under one of my channels? YouTube blocked it. On a live chat on the Irish Patriot. Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can. Where are these dots down here? All right, go under my last video. You're gonna do it under my last video, the one I posted, Rise? And bear with me just a couple minutes. I got my young son here helping me do this, so just hang on a second. Under my last video?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's see. God, I'm sweating. No, there's a comment.
Check down filter. When you say my last video, do you know the title of the video? You're just saying my last video, Rise. Let me know. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I want to be on this. My two screens are on. The rise, you call the video part 2.
That's what I called it. Well, but I can't see the comment. It will load right now.
All right, Rise, do me a favor. Go under.
I think it could be an email notification.
Let me check. I'm gonna check my Gmail. Hang on. The Rise, or if I know. Guys, hang on. We're gonna get this.
I haven't made YouTube videos or live streams in a while, so that's what I did. I sorted by now. That's what I did. Won't load. Sometimes it glitches out, won't load or something. Yeah.
Spam filter and community settings. Guys, just keep leaving comments or talk amongst yourselves, but I'm gonna stay on until we get this. Irish Patriot Channel Live. This is the Discord invite link. Just hang on. Let's get on this.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop back on. Stay on. I'm gonna end my stream and hop back on.